friends, I'm Megan, and this is Jessie.
Hi. Hey, Megan. I have a surprise for you.
You do? I love surprises.
Ta-da! Your very own race car.
But Jessie, this is your race car. I've seen you play with it 1,000 times.
Well, now it's yours. You are my very best friend, and I want you to have it.
Oh, Jessie, thank you. You're my very best friend too. God is so good to give us friends. In our Bible story today, God gave David a friend.
Did David give his friend a race car?
No, but David's friend Jonathan did give David his robe and some other gifts. Jonathan even kept David safe when he was in danger. Let me tell you about it. David was a hero. With a sling and a stone, David had killed Goliath, the strongest, meanest, tallest man in the Philistine army. David lived at King Saul's palace. King Saul had a son named Jonathan. David and Jonathan became friends. Jonathan gave gifts to David: his robe, coat, sword, bow, and belt. Whenever King Saul asked David to do something, David did it, and David did a good job. But Saul did not love David like Jonathan loved David. King Saul was jealous that the people liked David so much. He wanted to kill David, so Jonathan told David to hide. The next morning, Jonathan talked to his father. "Why would you want to kill David?" Jonathan asked. "He has done nothing but help you." Saul promised not to kill David. Jonathan told David the good news, and David returned to serve Saul as he had done before. But King Saul did not keep his promise very long. One day, when David was playing the harp for Saul, Saul threw a spear at David, but he missed and David ran away. David told Jonathan what had happened. Jonathan could not believe it. "How can I help?" Jonathan asked. David came up with a plan. David said that he was invited to a special meal, but he was not going to go. "If Saul asks where I am, tell him I asked you if I could go to Bethlehem," David told Jonathan. "If Saul gets angry, you will know he wants to kill me." Jonathan told David that he would give him a signal to tell David what Saul planned to do. So Jonathan went to the special meal with his father. When Saul sat down to eat, he asked, "Where is David?" "David is in Bethlehem. I told him he could go," Jonathan said. Saul became very angry. "David deserves to die," he yelled. "Why?" Jonathan asked. "What has he done wrong?" Saul threw his spear at Jonathan, and Jonathan left the table. He was sad that his father wanted to kill David. The next morning, Jonathan went to the field where David was hiding. Jonathan gave David the signal that Saul wanted to kill him. Jonathan sent his servant away, and David came out of hiding. David and Jonathan cried and said their goodbyes. "Take care of yourself," Jonathan said. David and Jonathan left each other, knowing that no matter what, they would always be friends. David and Jonathan were very good friends. Jesus calls us friends. Jesus is a greater friend than anyone. He showed his love for us by giving up his life to rescue us from sin.